Okay.
Let me know when you, do you have other business and things that you have to take care of first, or?
No, we're good to go.
You're good to go. All right, fantastic. Let me just get this brought back up here. So I want to thank you guys for asking me to come out and share this time with you. I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you guys. I don't want to do a dog and pony show here. I can certainly talk to you about all the different things that ESCO can do for you, or some of the things that we have available, and we can certainly go through that. The other thing that I have in tow here too is talking about the e-learning site, the combined ESCO and RSES online learning platform. So we can talk about those things too. So, you know, I can certainly start off and do an overview of all the different things that ESCO and HVAC Excellence do, just to give you an idea and a background of where we're coming from and why we're working together with RSES too. I think you'll see the definite synergies. And before I dig into that stuff, I know we've been introduced to each other individually as you've been coming in. But for those of you that don't know me or know my background, my name is Renee Tomlinson. I am the executive director here at ESCO Institute. I've been here for, I think it's about 12 years now. Prior to coming here to ESCO, I was with RSES for 17 years. So I worked as the director of education, training, and testing, and worked with the E&E board and developed a lot of the training programs and things that are still in use today. So I am very familiar with your chapter structure, your membership, and how the organization works. And I have a very deep ingrained love for RSES and the organization and its members, and it's what gave me my passion and my love for the industry. So just so that you know a little bit about me. Does anybody have anything in particular that they would like to kind of dig into and start with? I listen to myself talk all the time, so I'd rather be able to answer your questions and hear what questions that you have or what it is that you want to know and learn.
I am not sure anyone really is familiar with the learning site at all.
The e-learning site? Sure.
Yes.
So we can definitely dig into that. So RSES and ESCO have a combined e-learning site, and we call it the HVACR Learning Network. So for a number of years, RSES has had e-learning. They've started releasing CEH corners, and a lot of the member webinars that are done are recorded and made available on this platform for individuals such as yourself who may need to get CEU or CEH hours. Let me go ahead and bring up the site. So this is the e-learning site. You can get there from either, you know, directly going to hvacr.elearn.network, or there's a link off the RSES site or off of ESCO's main site as well, escogroup.org. So if you go to viewing the courses, we have all kinds of courses. And in addition to it being ESCO developed courses and RSES developed courses, we have a lot of third-party products that we have available too. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Jim Johnson, who has been in the industry for years, and he's sold, starting off on VHS tapes, went to DVDs, and now he is on e-learning too. So if you ever used any of his videos, either for chapter meetings or for training for your personnel, we have a lot of his stuff on the site. So that is available to you too. You no longer have to buy his stuff on DVD. It's right here on the site. So you can access those videos and things like that. So if we go back to the courses, you'll see all the different categories. We have 3D and simulation type interactive, all the different airflow, cooling. We have soft skills, refrigerants, and this is the RSES CEH corner. So your CEH webinars and the different magazine articles that you can utilize to go in, read the article, answer questions, and get a CEU certificate. So as you go in and take these courses or view these videos, you earn your certificate. It's a PDF that is issued to you automatically right in the system, and you can download it as a PDF. You can share it on social media, anything that you'd like to do with that. Another opportunity for anybody, and this might be something you'd want to do from a chapter perspective, or if anybody has the willingness to do it or an audience, is we can also set up what we call affiliate links. So if you link to a course or the website and somebody buys a course from your link, you can make a percentage of the sale. So that's basically something that is open to anybody who might have the need or the desire to want to make courses, online courses, available to other individuals. So what other questions, or what would you like to see within here? Nothing in particular?
I have a quick question, Renee.
Absolutely.
The continuing education webinar link that you showed on there,
Yes.
a couple of years ago, I remember I thought you had watched those live. Can you watch those just recording and do the CEUs?
Yes,
Like
you
that?
can. So I don't believe, I haven't seen any releases of any live webinars been going on the last few months. So what is in here currently are all ones that have been pre-recorded. So if you notice too, a lot of them in the titles actually give you the date. Like this was a 2020 DOE walk-in regulations. So a lot of them in their descriptions tell you, this one doesn't, so of course I picked the one that doesn't, but a lot of them will tell you from what date or what year they were presented, so that you can make a decision on if it is something that you want to do. But yeah, those CEH corners, they're all pre-recorded. They were the webinars that were done. There's still webinars that are free to you too under your member login on the RSES website. These other ones that are on this site are available for purchase, and then you get your CEU certificates. Now, another thing I should point out too is that there is a whole section here of free courses and resources. So there's things like Honeywell has done a bunch of webinars. Those are all free. All you have to do is register for an account on here, add it to your cart, and you can go in and watch it. So they're absolutely free. Honeywell, I don't know if you've seen Dr. Chuck Allgood from Keymores. He does these little video segments, Dr. Chuck, and we've got those available on here. So there is a bunch of free courses and resources that you can come in and access as well. All different kinds, different categories. I'm sorry, what?
CEH is ours.
CEHs are hour for hour. So 1 hour, one CEH is, yes. CEH is hours, CEUs are tenths of an hour. So it takes 10 hours for one CEU, but CEH is hour for hour. And if you have NATE certification, it's the CEHs that you're looking for to apply towards your NATE certification or recertification.
Or state certification.
Right, yeah, if state certification, if they require CEUs, Those are issued on the certificates along with the CEHs. So no matter what you're applying for, most of the certificates show both hours on them. So like I said, you know, this is all the free stuff that's on there. So there is quite a bit and different categories, from fundamentals to articles, and the e-learning that's here is in all different types of formats. So again, some of them are in recorded webinar format, and there's other courses that are actually literally in true course format where you're going through and learning things, answering questions. Some of them there's interactive components or things like that. So it's a full combination of all different types of content that's available.
What's that?
Fake refrigerants, that's the one topic there was.
Because they've been shipping fake refrigerants in it.
Have they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If you got it from like, say, RSC or something like that, how would you know?
There's been things like was it eBay? Where
Yep.
somebody bought a bunch of 22, but the 22 jugs were filled with sand.
What?
Yeah, yep.
Sand?
And
Yep.
somebody said earlier today, they got 410A in the 22 jugs, or vice
Yeah.
versa.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I bought one last summer, and it was in, I bought 410, and it was in, it just came in a blue jug.
Yeah.
I think I got it from RSC. It was in a blue, I was like, it's like an off-gray jug.
Yeah, by the way, just as an offshoot here, the colored jugs are going away.
Yes,
Colored jugs or
yes,
something.
they are.
You got to read the tags.
Why colored
Yep.
jug? What is that? A money thing?
Yep.
Look at, that's actually something I have hanging on my wall right here. Oh, my camera went off. Shoot. And I was trying to show you my picture that I have. Yeah, there, it's AHRI guideline N update.
If you use analog gauges, that's how you do it on analog gauges. They'll say the same. Yeah, but like I'm saying on the gauges, it has the colors, that's where you're reading the temps and stuff.
So it's AHRI guideline N, and they're removing the paint colors. Everything is going to basically a gray cylinder, and the flammable refrigerants will have a red stripe. So yeah, you will really need to pay attention, because those colored jugs are going away. Apparently there is concern about running out of colors. I don't know. So, but yeah, it's that guideline has been in place for quite some time. You just haven't seen it trickling down yet, but that actually
Makes sense, that's why my jugs fit. Okay.
yeah, that actually started in 2020.
Okay, that makes sense. When are they outlawing 410A?
So it's not an outlaw, it's not a phase out like they did with R22, it's a phase down. So every year they have to start reducing the production of refrigerant and equipment that requires that refrigerant. So it's a phase down and not a full phase out.
I read something on the EPA site. I'll send it to you so you have it. That by 25 or 35, they're going to have 410 gone. And sometime around 2025, they're not supposed to be making equipment with it anymore.
That was short-lived, huh?
So
Yeah, right.
Short-lived.
I don't know if that's old information or what. They pulled that off a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, no, that is good, because that one, I know it's something with 2035. You are absolutely correct on that. And there is almost one of the free courses on here is Jason Objut, who was the author of our A2L refrigerants. There is a free webinar on here too that you can go and listen to him. He did like an hour webinar covering some of the, here you go, the future of flammable refrigerants. So this is a free course that's on here, and it talks about the phase down. The phase down started January 1st of 2022. So it's already started. So this is free on the site. You guys could certainly go on there and utilize that, but we were just talking too is that I would like to speak to Jason and see if he'll come and do a presentation for one of your meetings.
That would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. That way you can get all your questions answered right from the person. He's been sitting on all of the committees for with AHRI on they call it a safe refrigerant task force. So he's been on all of those committees, and he authored all of our training on the subject. So he is very, very well versed on all the regulations.
We lost your camera again, Renee.
Oh, geez. That's all right. You guys don't want to see me. So, yeah, I don't know why it's dropping in and out. I apologize for that. But all right. So, I mean, that's essentially the e-learning site in a nutshell. I knew it wasn't going to take too long to really talk about that.
So what's the process for registering on this? You go to the website,
So it's free to create an account. So you would just go to the website, hvacr.elearn.network, and you can just register and create an account on there. It won't be until you actually start adding some courses to your cart, and even the free ones you have to add to a cart to check out, but then they become available to you. So you can go onto this site, check out any of the free stuff, and get that added. I don't know why this camera is dropping off. So, but yeah, you can add those, and it's, like I said, it's free to create an account. So you can go on there, create an account, add anything that you'd like into any of that free stuff. Obviously there's paid products on there as well. And I would be happy to send out a coupon code for you guys for having to listen to me. So if there is anything that you'd want to purchase, we'll get you a discount on it too. And we'll make sure that it doesn't expire, because I know we're going to be hitting right into busy season. That weather is going to start warming up any day now. At least that's what we hope, right? And it'll be getting busy. So we'll make sure that that coupon code doesn't expire. So if you come back in a few months and want to dive into something, you can still get it at the discounted rate.
is there still a subscription available?
There is. Well, there is, and we're working on, that's something that I'm working with RSES on as well. We currently have subscriptions for what we call ESCO All Access. The site originally belonged to ESCO. RSES came and kind of merged with us on the site. There was no sense in us maintaining two different sites. We're selling all, we're all selling HVAC content. So let's work together. So we do have an ESCO All Access subscription. The subscription contains over 100 courses in there, and it is for a monthly subscription of $19.95. You have access to everything that's in there currently, and then anything we add to that subscription in the future. You are not locked into any specific time on a subscription. Once you join, if at any point you want to cancel, even if it's after 2 months, you can go in there and cancel your subscription. No questions asked, you're done. It stops charging you. So we're working on creating a few more different types of subscriptions. One of them we're intending to be like an RSES member subscription too, so that as an RSES member, there's going to be certain courses that you're going to be able to access at no charge. And then there may be some deeper discounts for additional courses if you wanted to purchase them for yourselves, for employees, anything like that.
Those are the courses that you and I have been talking about, that like the CM and whatnot.
Well, so those, we haven't started building anything with the CM courses, but what we've been, what we're moving toward now and what's almost ready for release are the RSES examinations through online testing. And what I mean by that is two different things. So we have an online testing platform where if you're a proctor of an exam, you can sit somebody down at a computer, log into the website and let them take a test in your presence right in front of you on the computer. Another option that will be in place is that we also work with a third-party remote proctor service. So basically by remote proctoring, they're watching you on camera, similar to just how we're having this meeting, while you take your exam. It's a lot more elaborate and secure. They're checking your ID. They're actually watching your screen and you on camera at the same time. So it's a lot more secure and intense than just doing it on Zoom meeting. But we have allowed proctors to utilize the online testing platform to administer testing this way too. So you can watch people on camera. So we are working towards getting the CM, the specialist exams, and all of the varying training course exams available through the online testing portal.
Okay, is there an example of a course you could show us?
Sure. Anything in particular you'd like to take a look at that looked exciting for you? So let me show you a couple different things. Let me show you one of RSES's courses here. So they've got a whole air conditioning series of courses. I'm just waiting for it to load up here and I'll drag it over on my screen. So this is one of the RSES air conditioning fundamentals course. So again, this is not in a video format. This is in, kind of a text format. And then there's some different interactive components. Sometimes these things work a little wonky when you're on an online meeting. All the things don't work exactly as they should. So, so there's things, interactive pieces like this, where you can flip cards. Then there's questions embedded into it. There's drag and drop things. So this will give you an idea of how the course is structured. There's other, get you. Now you're seeing the back end here, but we'll. So there's other things that are videos, such as, obviously the recorded webinars, the CEH corners. There's other things that are, get this one loaded up for you here.
You must have my computer too.
So this is one of the CEH corners. So this is a video. So you can come in here, watch the webinar. You can go back and listen to something if you missed it. So it's got the full video player in there. And then Go back to my dashboard here and see if I can show you some of the, what the certificates look like. So then after you take some of the courses, there's a whole section in here where your certificates are stored, and they're available right to you after you complete the course. So, and then you can download it as a PDF. You can actually copy the link and send it out to somebody. So if you were, if, let's just say you had an employer or you had employees that were taking courses and you wanted them to show you that they completed it, they could copy the link and send you the link to their certificate. So that is, I mean, that is what some of the courses look like. Is there anything else about the e-learning that you had questions on? So like, for instance, from a chapter perspective, maybe there's some things, maybe there's a month where you can't get a presenter to come out, but maybe there's a great topic that was recorded as a webinar at some point, within the last couple of years, or that's available on here. You could utilize that video to play for your members or attendees. You could do an online thing and present it. There's so many different things that you can do. It's just a matter of what you want to do with it. Everybody could sign up for an online course, and maybe you guys get together at your chapter meetings to discuss progress or to answer questions or something like that. So you could turn it into a nice little hybrid type learning scenario for your members too, instead of meeting once a week on Tuesdays for doing a refrigeration and air conditioning unit 1 course. Maybe it gets assigned on here and you guys meet for an hour online every week instead of physically in a classroom to go over questions or to do a presentation or something like that. So it just, again, just working on different ways and different structures of utilizing the material. A lot of classrooms and schools that are doing this type of hybrid learning where they, the actual theory and fundamentals are being covered in an online format, and then people actually come into the school and go into the labs for the hands-on portion. So yeah, and just a few different options. Anybody have any other questions about the online platform?
So all of these classes you purchase individually and you take them at home. And what you brought up is the group idea in here. Like if we were to subscribe to that one monthly one and get that going in here so we can train our guys, if we try to get them certified, they have to make the purchase of that module to become certified. There's nothing that's like a training bundle with proctoring or anything like that.
Right. So this is like an individual account set up. So each person, if you want them to be able to get their certificates, would have to have an individual account. If you are looking at doing something for a group of people, certainly contact us, whether you contact me or you contact RSES. We can certainly put package prices or discounts together for doing groups of learning and getting multiple people access to a course rather than paying that individual fee.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Renee, do you have OSHA 10 on your site?
We do not.
Okay.
We do not. So we were looking into becoming approved to do online OSHA 10. And there are literally, I believe, 3 providers who are approved to do OSHA online training. And you have to watch the Federal Register. There's only so many opportunities to become OSHA approved. Now we have been in conversations with some with another organization that does have the approval to see if we could get it available and resell it on the site, but that is not available yet. So not at this time. One of the things that we are going to be launching next week, our launch date is on the 26th. Don't know if you noticed on our menu here, but it says ASHRAE courses coming soon. So the ASHRAE courses are all basically ready to go on the site. We're going to be, ASHRAE has about 124 course combinations, including individual courses, course libraries, and what they call course groups, individual courses, and course libraries. So if anybody goes through any ASHRAE training, any of their standards, things like that, they will be available here. Our launch date is the 26th. Once we launch, I'm sure that we will be sending out some kind of discount coupon codes to RSES members and ESCO proctors to be taking like a 10% off of the price. Because it's a third-party product that we don't have a lot of flexibility on pricing, but we can offer at least a 10% discount for taking it here. So yeah, there's going to be environmental and design and standard 62 and standard 189. And so they have courses in all of those areas, and then their courses actually get you the PDHs, so the professional development hours, if anybody is looking for that. Did anybody have any other questions about the? I know this isn't as exciting as talking about like ECM motors or refrigerants or but it's good to know that some of these resources are available to you. Whether you use them for yourself or individuals that you work with.
You got a question? Terry, are you good? You're muted, bud.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Who's Terry?
How's that? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
Anybody got anything else for Renee? Hey, Renee, thanks so much for doing this.
Oh, not at all, not at all. And at some point in the future, we can certainly, you know, as we're progressing with working with RSCS and coming up with new products and new ideas and new ways for chapters and members to get access to education. Hopefully we'll be able to come back and have some more exciting news and details for you guys. So at any time at all, let me go ahead and just pop this up on screen too, in case.
Take a picture.
Yeah, or, you know, we can get.
If you want to send me that link and that kind of stuff, then
Sure.
I'll share it on our Facebook page.
Absolutely.
Or you can share it on our Facebook page. For that matter.
I can, but I just, here is my contact information. Anybody has any questions, if you want to talk about, you know, different online packages or things like that, how we could best utilize it. My contact information is here, both phone number and email address. Your RSES headquarters phone number is listed here too. I think you all know how to get a hold of them though too. So I appreciate the opportunity. Again, if anybody has any questions, or if you want to talk about any other training possibilities or things, and in the interim, I will have a discussion with Jason and see if we can't get him on your schedule maybe for sometime in the fall.
Ideal, beautiful.
All right.
If you want to hand me back control before you hang us up.
Oh, sure.
I thought I'd ask, you know. All right, Renee, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. My absolute pleasure. I was gonna come on and say, hey, you guys want to talk about the upcoming football draft?
Go ahead, guys. Anybody want to talk about football? Now's your chance.
Nothing.
The Browns already traded their picks, so
Yeah.
we get to sit around and wait.
Yeah, how about that?
We just hope he's not in jail, that's all.
Yes.
All
right.
right. All our money, so.
Well, I'm in Chicago, but I'm a Vikings fan,
Go
so.
Chicago Bears.
Ah!
Bears fan.
Enjoy Kirk Cousins.
Oh, well, except him. I really don't like him too much.
It's okay, he puts up numbers.
But yeah, well,
Get Justin Jeffries.
Yeah. they were
Pretty
completely shaken up. So basically all new management all the way down the line for the Minnesota Vikings. So we'll see if it makes any difference.
Hey, thanks for our coach though.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Fancy's a Minnesota guy.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right. I did turn the control back over to you.
Yes, you did. Thanks again, Renee.
My pleasure. My pleasure. You guys have a great night.
Right. Let me know when you got the stuff worked out with Lori, okay?
I sure will. I'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Terry, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So gentlemen, finished a bit early tonight. Good opportunity to find out what you guys want for training classes. Have you been bored in the past or?
Not once.
That one's good.
Scott and Joe started with us in the last 2 weeks.
Who's the rest of the gang?
Good question. Terry's here. Kevin had therapy.
Kevin might be on the Facebook stream.
He was not. Well, he's not. He may be watching it there. Terry had his knee replaced a couple weeks ago. So,
He's not climbing ladders today.
no,
Not yet.
his voice probably got him handcuffed to a chair.
Practice was good to get that done though. I know my stepdad got his hip done. He told me he should have done it 15 years ago. So he went and got the next one done as soon as he could.
How long ago was your last one, Terry?
18, 4 years ago.
Not bad. And I got brand new ones. There you go. Like 0 miles. 0 miles in things.
Did you guys get enough to eat tonight?
You bet.
Yeah, it's pretty good fish and chips. I never had Arthur Treasures.
So you don't have any room for cake then?
No.
Mike will have to take it home.
That's fine.
Mike's birthday is tomorrow, gentlemen.
Oh, all right then.
Thank you.
What's that?
Going to the casino after this.
Oh, yeah.
And they gamble.
Don't gamble more than you can afford.
So where do you come up with these ideas? You put all these together?
Well,
Education?
Myron does most of it.
Who?
Myron.
Myron does?
Oh, yeah, I do everything.
Dave?
Just that's Mike.
Yeah. He's the brains behind it.
I should know.
No, we talk to people and things pop up. And hey, you know, that'd be a great thing for a class.
Yeah,
It's a collaboration.
it's nice. It's good.
Next month will be the
Bergman
Bergman with the new.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
2.0.
2.0.
Yep. And then this thing is gonna do a lot more flexibility. So,
Was that?
You know,
the measure quick app,
Oh, okay.
he's coming out with a second software version,
Ah,
or the third, whatever 2.0 is.
He usually does pretty good.
yeah.
He knows his stuff.
And I'll tell you what, he's passionate.
That was a video.
Yeah.
Those little videos you were
Coming
coming.
in line.
Yeah. He's coming in live.
Oh, yeah, it'll be much better.
Oh, okay.
He's been here a couple times, and the first time he did Measure Quick, he hooked up back on that rooftop, and everybody was like,
Tweaked it.
"What is this?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the next time, what was
Went to
that?
his
We went
place.
down to his place.
But he was here again, I thought. Wasn't he here when we set everything up? We were watching it in here on the projector.
Yeah, I think he
He
has.
was talking about heat, I think. That thing.
Well,
Well,
that's
that
when you
was
guys
at
went
his,
down there.
at his place.
Oh,
Well, I
He
think
did
we're
a
talking about
vacuum training
evacuation.
for us too.
With the didn't he have Measure Quick on with
Yes.
the vacuum training?
So he can tweak it to, really right on. the money.
That's cool.
So,
I like that.
Yeah,
we'll use that stuff.
there's gotta be a point where it's just good enough.
We're perfection.
Well, I'll tell you what, with Measure Quick, you've seen it. You've
Yeah.
seen how it works.
Yeah.
So. Hey, you got your Blue On connected to Blue On yet?
I think, I don't have an app. I've had that app though for a long time.
Well, you gotta sign in and make sure you got your passwords and all that stuff. They just went live with parts now. So each unit has part numbers against it.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you're at a rooftop, you wanna know,
What's this?
they'll give you the parts
saw
breakdown,
that
of
right
what's
there?
on, everything on that piece of equipment supposedly.
Oh, like a manual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the manuals are on there.
Oh, really?
They've uploaded everything for 99% of what we're gonna go to,
Really?
package units and split systems.
So when there's ever a question of,
What the hell is this?
yeah, because it's some of that stuff can be hard to explain what you want.
Mhm.
You can just look on the app and down the parts list and go, oh yeah, I need a XYZ5.
Yeah. That's what it's all terminology.
And they're getting close to tying into some supply houses, aren't they?
Yes,
That's
So
what I thought you meant.
you'll know,
well, eventually they're gonna be, send me this quote. and
Yeah,
you'll
that's
push
what I
this
thought
button.
you meant.
Yeah,
Like you could tell what the part costs and everything and where it's at, like right there.
well, they'll send it into the office, the way it'll be set up probably.
That'd be interesting.
Because it'll go to the parts house, and then they gotta generate the code. So, and then the following month, we'll be doing Prolon, which is a open protocol VAV VPT control system. Adam Horace, who's been here a couple times, is doing that. So if you guys have different ideas, it's not like we're running out by any stretch. We just want to make sure we're addressing it.
Does Gillis just do scrolls or does he?
No, I was talking with him about getting the CO2 trainer here. That's where it left off. That's where our conversation left off yesterday.
Yeah, you should see what the deal is, bring him in.
Yeah.
That's a good class.
There's critical and then subcritical.
But the CO2 is another refrigerant coming up that, has been in use in Europe for years.
Oh, yeah.
And now the US is gonna be using it. Terry, have you played with any of that CO2 yet?
I haven't, but I sat next to a guy in a seminar for RSCS up in Michigan who was just about getting ready to retire, and he's been working on this stuff for the last 10, 15 years in the Kroger stores in Toledo.
So there's a lot to it, but it's like ammonia, and it's specialized in it. So we really ought to get that 290 kit. Somebody teach us about 290, that flammable. The freezer's got 290.
And it's so efficient, it's small amount.
It's propane and butane are the best refrigerants on the planet.
Yeah.
But they have that drawback.
They're flammable.
Little Bill one.
That one little hiccup there.
Well, for a while, they were selling off the shelf R22 replacement with propane in it. And so anybody could buy it. And like you go charge your thing and then you call the tech because it didn't work. He goes out there and braise a compressor out. Boom.
Phrase, oops.
Yeah. A lot of that happened.
That's not good.
So that's why it's important to put stickers on the equipment that we work on, like Blue On stickers and whatnot.
Yeah, how many different stickers did they have on that unit down in White Rock?
Stickers last 5, 10 years, units last 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were stickers laying in the bottom of the.
Yeah, there were
unit,
alternative refrigerants I've never heard of.
But we don't know really what was in that air conditioner.
No,
We still gotta get back down there and tweak that, don't we?
We do the AC startup, yeah.
it's pretty close now.
Okay.
That was what, 48 degrees that day? Joe?
Oh, the one in Akron?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold.
Oh, that white pond thing. We doing any more stuff over there? Or just, that's it?
Oh, no, there's stuff in the works for that place.
Oh,
Don't know when or.
Be nice to Myron. You'll get stuck.
Probably would.
Has nothing to do with being nice.
That's okay.
I'm an equal opportunity, can't stand anybody, so.
Equal opportunity offender.
That's a challenge for hard to solve.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for being religious and coming. It helps
We
a
are,
lot.
we're religious.
Helps a lot.
Absolutely.
Other guys will come and, what's the subject tonight, you know? Okay.
Oh, you're no matter what.
Well, look what you've learned in the last couple of years too.
Oh, yeah.
What's it been? This is the end of our second year.
Is it really?
Yeah, last month.
No kidding.
Yeah. Started in March of 20.
Wow. Huh, you just never know.
And I know people watch the stuff on Facebook too, but it's not the same as
Now,
being
you
around
stopped
brothers.
having meetings in the summer?
Sorry?
You stopped meetings in the summer? No.
We haven't yet. We stopped. I think we skipped December. last
Yeah,
year,
we did, yeah.
Just because it was so. We probably need a month's break a year.
Skip what, December? Well, I was just thinking when it gets busy in the summer, you know, sometimes you gotta take a break from that.
My house is 74 degrees. It's so hot. I'm gonna die.
It's only 99.9 outside.
Yeah.
They want 90 in the winter and 70 in the summer.
It's about to be that time.
I only hope it gets here.
It's about to be that time.
All right, gentlemen, you want to take a couple fishers home or are you
Yeah, I
good?
have a fish yet.
Like you want to talk to Joe?
So the.
About that condado?
Do you have the paperwork?
No.
You don't?
No.
I thought we gave you that packet.
No. You were showing it to me this morning.
Is it old? No? Oh, ninth edition.
Yes.
$400.
Hey, Terry,
Yeah,
I'm gonna shut down.
okay.
Talk to you soon, brother.
Yep, talk to you soon.
Take care. Say goodbye to Terry.
See you, Terry.
Bye.
Down there.